Chartemis Prime, Chartemis Prime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking fast hits, Subscribe,
And then this is the Spider-Woman pleasure arrow. Oh, hey, what's up, you guys? Articulation Prime here, doing another custom Marvel Legend figure review on a custom Marvel Legends Sauron. I have to give a big thanks to Knockout King 419. Damn, dude, thanks for sending this to me in my P.O. box, man. Thank you so much. I did not expect this. I was given no warning whatsoever. I just went to my P.O. box one day and I found this guy and I was like, what the hell? Custom Sauron? That is so sick, man. Thank you so much. I think he did a fantastic job. As described in his letter that he sent to me, he did use the Neum Reg recipe for this, and I just think it came out great. Now, the base body for this figure is the Ultimate Lizard that came out in the Toy Biz Spider-Man Classics wave, the red carded stuff, you know what I mean? And I think it works out pretty damn well. Now, I am working on a custom Sauron myself, which doesn't look nearly as good. Yeah, so I've used the Black Heart body and I'm sculpting a whole brand new head over here, and I'm using the Annihilus wings too, just like Knockout King did. But yeah, I think he just did a really good job on this. I think the color green that he used looks very nice. I like it a lot. It came out really well on this figure. He didn't really use any paint shading on this guy except for, I guess, his torn up shirt right here. That's been painted over white, which actually came out really cool. It has some nice, you know, the original color coming through underneath it. I just think that came out pretty damn neat. But you can see right here, he sculpted the beak, and then he sculpted the horn right here on the back. Now, one gripe I do have, bro, is that when he sent it to me, it was in a box, just butt naked. So I think if he had sent it to me with some kind of plastic wrapping around it or some bubble wrap or something, the paint wouldn't have come off over here. So I could just touch that up. It's not a big deal at all. Like how the eye came out over here, which I think is pretty much how the lizard looks all by itself. And I know the mouth is already like that for the lizard figure. But I like how he sculpted the beak and the horn on this guy. I really have to commend his work over here, because even though this looks a little globby right here, he did keep the wrist articulation over here. So I think that is fantastic. I think that's really cool. And then some parts you could see the Annihilus wing color coming out underneath, and it looks like paint shading. So I really like how that just naturally came through. I think that's very cool. I like how the scaled lizard sculpt looks, you know. And the pants, I don't think he did anything to the pants. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't have the Ultimate Lizard. I don't really care to have it. But I still like how this looks. It looks very good. He had to have painted it somehow, so he may have actually done the paint detailing in here, or he may not have. I don't really know. But either way, it does look really nice. And yeah, Sauron toes. Got those Sauron toes going on. Here's a look at the back of the figure over here, and you can see what he did with the tail. So he sculpted this thing right here, which I think came out very nice. So that looks very good, very pterodactyl-like. He did keep this function thing right here. I may saw this off myself because it just kind of annoys me that it's sticking out there like that. But yeah, I definitely have to find the kind of paint that he used to touch that up after I take this out. Just probably fill it in with some epoxy sculpt and just touch it up. But I'm really stoked to have this Sauron. Thanks so much, man. He will be up in my display forever. Now, the articulation of this guy is pretty badass. I really like it. His head does move forward and back a little bit like so. He does have the jaw articulation, so that is pretty damn sweet. He has ball jointed shoulders right here, move up and down and forward and back. He has a bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows. Like I said, he does keep the forearm articulation. His wrists move up and down, and he does have finger clamping action. He has a pretty nice diaphragm joint over here. It does move forward and back a little bit like so, and side to side. He has ball jointed hips, move out, there you go, and it moves in, there it goes. And yeah, I'm wearing out some of the paint right there. You could see that. He has an upper thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees that work out very well, and he did paint inside the joints, which I really like. He has this calf swivel right here, and he has an ankle that moves forward and back, and it does have an ankle pivot. and he does have toe articulation and peg holes under the feet in case you wanted him standing like that, which I don't really prefer the feet going like this. But he is tricky to stand, so I do find myself having him, leaned up, against something, or have him leaning on his tail or leaning on the wings or something like that. And then to get him on a flight stand is a little on the tricky side because there's no hole peg or anything like that, but it's not a big deal. Just get a rubber band and wrap it around the display stand and then it will be set. So I'll show that off at the end of the video though in the pictures. So with the horn, he stands at about just under 8 inches tall or something like that. Just going by the top of the head, it's about 7 inches tall, so I think that's a good height. And here he is standing next to Khazar, Zabu, and Shauna. So I think they work really, really well with regular size figures. As you know, this guy is basically a shield agent body. So I think that height works really, really well. So again, man, big thanks, dude. I just really didn't expect this. This was a big surprise. I really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. This is truly badass. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check out his channel. Link is in the description. And I hope you guys like my video and the custom, and I will catch you later. Peace.
That's crispy.
KBN.net. Where are you going? KBN.net.